Today you must have seen many types of bodybuilders, some of them met a body by hard work, dedication, and proper diet. While some bodybuilders build their bodies by injecting steroids, but today I'm going to tell you about a bodybuilder who made his body with the help of oil and alcohol. This bodybuilder decided to take the worst shortcuts to build his body. While this Segato is a Brazilian bodybuilder, he is popularly known by the name Hulk. He takes pride in himself for being called the monster on the streets, body index, and all into his arms to make his muscles big. He was inspired by the 7 times Mr. Olympia Arnold Schwarzenegger and fictional characters like the Hulk. This Brazilian bodybuilder has raised eyebrows across the internet for years for showing his central injected biceps, back drills, and big muscles. In 2011, Segato started injecting scent oil into his biceps, chest, and shoulders. Since then, his biceps have doubled in size, but he wants to get bigger with the help of Santo Sandal, is a substance used by bodybuilders to enlarge the muscle center, consisting of usually oil, alcohol, and lidocaine. This is the reason why you should never use this type of stuff. Central abuse can turn muscles into the rock. Some serious drawbacks can be visible by using central. The muscles deform and become unnaturally shaped. As you can see in this video, this chemical can damage nerves, are symbolic of the pulmonary occlusion of the pulmonary artery, myocardial infarction, cerebral stroke, an infection and muscles. Yet this guy is doing whatever it takes to achieve a monstrous look. To God, who was a skinny drug addict. During his youth, he was so skinny that people would call him Skinny Dog and Lettuce Girl. While the girl quit drugs in his later years and joined a gym. He wasn't satisfied with his gains, he wanted more extreme effects from his limited exercises routine, and the gym. Another Central user introduced him to Central, telling him he could get more extreme results. He eventually became dependent on this muscle enhancing substance. Do this guy even lift? Maybe a little bit, but Sandoval injections helped him grow bigger. Doctor warned Segato that he could face muscle disfigurement due to his continued abuse of the chemical, but he said, "It's my decision to use it, and he loves injecting this dangerous chemical. At last, I want to say that getting big with the use of toxic chemicals is never a good idea. You should never use this type of stuff to get bigger. Instead, you should follow a workout routine and a proper diet." If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Valdir Segato, a Brazilian bodybuilder in his early 50s, has been injecting an oil-based substance into his upper body muscles for years. Despite looking like someone took an air pump and inflated his arms and chest like balloons, he continues to use the appearance-enhancing substance regularly. As a teenager, Valdir became addicted to drugs and lost so much weight that his friends started calling him Skinny Dog. He managed to turn his life around though and started going to the gym every day. Still, he wasn't satisfied with the results his hard work lifting weights yielded, so when someone introduced him to the popular muscle enhancement substance synthol, he became hooked on it. The Sao Paulo-based construction worker has been regularly injecting synthol into his biceps and pectoral muscles for years, and despite being warned that he risked having his limbs amputated if he continued to use the substance, he hasn't been able to stop. "The doctors tell me to stop it, the advice they give me is to stop using. But it's my decision to use it because I want to, because I like to," Valdir Segato said 3 years ago. "They call me Hulk, Schwarzenegger, and He-Man all the time, and I like that. I've doubled my biceps, but I still want to be bigger." And he has indeed gotten bigger over the last 3 years, with his biceps now measuring 23 inches in circumference. The problem is they don't look natural at all, but like inflated balloons ready to be popped. He doesn't care about that, though, he just wants to get bigger and likes the attention he gets because of his deformed muscles. Valdir regularly posts photos and videos of himself on social media sites like Facebook and Instagram, where he uses the handle Valdir Synthol. He currently has over 19,000 followers on Instagram and 1.6 million followers on TikTok. Synthol consists of 85% oil, most often sesame oil, 7.5% lidocaine, a painkiller, and 7.5% alcohol, to sterilize the mix. It is injected directly into the muscle to increase its size or change its shape. It is used by some bodybuilders to touch up certain muscles that may be slightly deformed or underdeveloped, but in extreme cases such as Valdir's, it ends up making up most of the apparent muscle. Some cases, synthol use can cause a variety of health problems, from pulmonary embolisms and strokes to granulomas, cysts, and ulcers in the muscle. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next video.